All India Trinamool Congress has released its manifesto for the Meghalaya elections today. We are now joined by Mr. Bhunia, who is a senior cabinet minister in the Bengal government, as well as the state in charge for Meghalaya elections for the party. Mr. Bhunia, you have been camping here in Meghalaya for past couple of months. Your party makes an inroad into Meghalaya politics. You have come up with the manifesto. You have in your manifesto you have taken 10 pledges for development of Meghalaya, and these pledges you are saying are kind of a guarantee that your party is giving to the voters of Meghalaya if voted to power. If you can tell us a bit of most important parts of this manifesto, what is your party promising to the voters?
All the 10 pledges are very important. Not a single one cannot be excluded. We have studied thoroughly the ground level reality, the feelings of the people of Meghalaya in the urban area, in the semi-urban area, in the village area, in the remotest part, in the three hills of Meghalaya, Khasia, Jaintia and Garo. It has got a distinct characteristics of the mentality, psychological background, and this is very important that they are very rich in culture, rich in heritage, rich in music. The music is very rhythmic, the language is very ornamental, and they enjoy their own life in their own way. So, from very perspective view, not as a subjective or objective philosophy, we have studied very person to person and the area to area, and we collected the informations after talking at large with the individual, with the community, with the groups, youth, students, farmers, labor force, womenhood, old people, and we started thinking that these points will be very vital for their livelihood, for the rejuvenation of the state of affairs of the Meghalaya, socio-economic dynamics, and cultural ethos, educational upheaval status, and very resourceful state. Why it will be a sleeping state? It will be a very flourishing state. So we as a team worked hard, and the leadership of Dr. Mukul Sangma is very, very important, and the help of and the leadership of Charles Pingro and their team worked beautifully in a cohesive, coordinated manner. So we picked up these 10 pledges and 10 points, and we have seen that resourceful tourism spot of India. It is one of the best tourism spot in India. I remember in my childhood, in my school age, in college life, I visited more than 20 times Shillong. More than 20 times as a tourist. Why the beautiful tourist center will not flourish more? Why the economy will not be generated from that particular beautiful sources? And to enhance the cultural rich fiber of the state and to augment the socio-economic status of the state and to increase the GDP and the growth process. The people of Meghalaya is very beautiful, receptive, lovable, and culturally sensitive.
So we are, talking about the promises that you made, the projects that you're talking about, particularly so in the social sector. There are projects which look similar to that have been implemented in Bengal. So what are the points from the Bengal model that you want to bring in the Meghalaya model?
This is I strongly object to it, of your questionable part. All the time when we want to talk about Meghalaya, you draw down the background of the Bengal. It should not be like that. Anything good for the people must be implemented. Anything good for the society must be implemented. Madam Chief Minister and the Chairman of TMC, Mamata Banerjee, experimented with 11 years of her career as a Chief Minister that what is good and what is bad. the people of Bengal and people of Meghalaya are not different. Women of Bengal, women of Meghalaya are not different. 1,000 rupees a month, is it not helpful to Meghalaya womenhood? 1,000 rupees an unemployed youth, will it not be helpful to the Meghalaya unemployed youth? So why the question of Bengal model, why the question of Meghalayan implementation here, why you are drawing the image of Bengal and to superimpose it to the Meghalayan status? This is this is not expected. We are concentrated, we have fully concentrated to the issue where the people's need is met. We have concentrated to that point where people will be benefited. Say, for example, we have given 10 pledges of our party which will be implemented if we can form the government within 100 days of the formation of the cabinet. This is our assurance. And we will do that. We will definitely do that. And this is not in comparison to the Bengal state of affairs. It is, think about Meghalaya. Think about the people of Meghalaya. Think about the TMC of Meghalaya. All India Trinamool Congress is an all India party. Dr. Mukul Sangma is the leader of the Meghalaya state. He was chief minister for 8 months, 8 years. He is an opposition leader in the assembly. So is he coming from Bengal? Charles Pingro, is he coming from Bengal? So the leadership of TMC of Meghalaya have formulated these 10 pledges which are effectively beneficial for the people of Meghalaya.
Thanks a lot, sir, for speaking to us.